And to the winner's circle for a very special birthday celebration.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. On behalf of the entire Saratoga 150 committee, welcome to Saratoga Racecourse as we celebrate 150 years of racing here at the First Lady of the world's thoroughbred racetracks. And what a fine-looking lady she is. It's hard to believe that this all began as a four-day race meet on August 3rd, 1863, only a few weeks after the Battle of Gettysburg. Fast forward 150 years, and you have the oldest continuously operating sports venue in the United States, Saratoga Racecourse. Our committee, composed of almost entirely volunteers, has organized more than 200 events to celebrate this unprecedented milestone in sports history. But more importantly, to say thank you. Thank you to you, the racing fans, without whom this sport would not exist. Give yourself a round of applause, please. And I also want to extend my personal thanks to the hundreds of volunteers who have helped make this Saratoga's best birthday ever. And thank you especially to John Hendrickson here on my left, and Mary Lou Whitney, our honorary co-chairs. And to Ed and Maureen Louie, who organized the best parade ever seen in Saratoga's history last night, the Floral Fit. And I can't let this go without saying thank you to Joe Dalton, who's been the tough old bird of a Marine that's kept us all on the page all through this 2.5 years of organization. I know Joe's in the background. If he'll raise his hand, a round of applause for Joe. And finally, of course, thank you to the New York Racing Association, who pulled out all the stops to make this the finest racing season in the history of Saratoga. And I want to introduce now to you Chris Kay, the president of the New York Racing Association. Chris.
Thank you, Charles. This is the greatest venue in the country for horse racing. We have the greatest fans for horse racing in the world, and we have the very best committee to celebrate 150 years of Saratoga class. Thank you, Charles, and thank you to the committee members for this tremendous event. Thank you so much. What better way to celebrate the 150th anniversary than with a cake? But not just any cake. This is a very special place, and so we have a very special cake from Carlo's Bakery, home of the cake boss. This cake is a spectacular and delicious replica of the Saratoga Racecourse, and it's one that I'm sure all of us would enjoy eating. But the people that are going to enjoy this cake have a very special place in our heart and in this community. As many of you may know, John Hendrickson and Mary Lou Whitney have created the Backstretch Appreciation Program. Let's hear it for them. Look at that beautiful woman in the yellow hat over there, Mary Lou. Now I know where her husband gets such great taste in clothes. In any event, the Backstretch Appreciation Program provides some things that I find to be so valuable. For the members of our backstretch community, they provide meals and entertainment, and most importantly, education. They're an inspiration to us all, and it is our honor and our pleasure at the New York Racing Association to provide this to you and your program for a wonderful dessert for all the people you support. Thank you very much. Now, before we cut the cake, it's time for all of us to get engaged. We're going to sing Happy Birthday. Since this is a day where we celebrate the complete history of this great race course, we're going to celebrate with the complete version of Happy Birthday. For those of you that didn't know, and I'm one of them, there are actually 2 verses to the song. And so the Saratoga Soundtrack is going to lead us, but I want all of us to join in singing. And if you're like me, you'll need to look at the boards behind us for the words to the second verse. But now, if you were here earlier, you heard one of the finest renditions of the National Anthem I've ever heard. It is my pleasure to produce to you the Saratoga Soundtrack. Take it away, ladies.